Okay, hello everybody. Oh, I have this on the wrong one. I'm meteorologist Ashley Smith here in the First Alert Streaming Center for 19 at noon. Just right out the gate, I will let you know that this is going to be a quick one. We have really quiet weather, so there's not much to talk about in the world of weather. Even in the extended forecast, there's not too much to talk about, but we've had some changes in staffing today, and I already had something scheduled, so I've got to kind of log off of here quickly. But here I am providing you with these updates for the time being. I don't want to, I don't want to necessarily take away from the content of this streaming show, but at the same time, I just want to let you know ahead of time that it's going to be a bit of a quick one. So, but we'll have you covered. Of course, you can always see the latest forecast online on our app. I'll be back at 3 and 4 o'clock for your afternoon newscast, and then Steve Horsemeyer will be on after that as well. So, yeah, we've got you covered. Just on this streaming show specifically, going to be a little quick. Beautiful weather today. It was a cool start to the day with temperatures in the 50s, but we're going to be even colder tonight. That's kind of the big headline, is that it's going to get pretty cold tonight, and then we start a warming trend as we head into the weekend. So if you've been wanting more of those swimming pool days, I know it's kind of summer's winding down. Kids are back in school, so this weekend they'll want to hit up the pools, Kings Island, those types of things. It will get warmer. So, we've got a little bit of everything in the forecast. No rain in the extended forecast at all. So we'll have to wait until sometime next week to see that rain. Temperatures right now, 60s and 70s. We made it to 70 at CVG. That's one of the warm spots though. 68 at Lunken, 65 in Lebanon, 66 right now in Middletown. We have winds out of the northeast around 10 miles per hour, so definitely breezy conditions. That air has gotten drier. The dew points were in the low 50s earlier. We're now in the 40s. I mean, very dry air. And that's going to remain the case until the weekend when we do start to see that humidity increase for Saturday and Sunday. High today will be in the mid 70s. It will be a relatively nice day, although a little on the cool side. Normal high is 85. Again, going to cycle through here, just chilly tomorrow morning with temperatures in the 40s, but we do start to warm things back up into the afternoon hours. 70s today, 70s tomorrow, back to the 80s on Thursday, which of course is the preseason game. The last preseason game, I believe, for the season this Thursday here at Paycor Stadium. If you don't have a ticket, you can, of course, see it right here on Fox 19 now. Great weather for that game with temperatures in the 70s for the first half and into the 60s for the second half. I just wanted to kind of speed through if we see any kind of chances for rain here. Notice Friday, it's well off to our south. Saturday, the rain dissipates before it gets here. The same is true on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, still rain around the area, but high pressure firmly in place. So maybe next Wednesday or Thursday would be our next chance for any kind of precipitation around here. Feels like fall already. It does. We do need the rain. We do have the drought conditions in parts of the tri-state. So yes, we could definitely use some of that rain. Unfortunately, we don't see any of it in that 7-day forecast. And even, as I mentioned, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe of next week. So we're looking at another 8 days before we see any kind of rain. So those drought conditions will persist. Temperatures will be in the 90s this weekend and on Monday. That's a heat wave, 3 days in a row of temperatures at or above 90 degrees. But overall, again, just much of the same. A mix of sun and clouds, dry weather. Humidity does increase this weekend along with that heat with those temperatures in the 90s. But overall, looking at really pleasant conditions. Definitely not feeling like summer just yet, but this weekend it will. Okay, so again, hate to cut it short, but I mentioned, I believe over the weekend, maybe it was even yesterday, that I'm working on a special report about the quality of the water in the Ohio River and how that gets studied and tested and how it's evolved over time and all that. So I'm going to shoot about that right now and want to give myself plenty of time because, again, I have to be back on the air at 3. So I'm going to log off for now, but thank you guys so much, everybody, for joining me. And we'll have much more for you coming up this afternoon right here on Fox 19 Now. I have the windows open too, Molly. I agree. It's really nice. Okay, I'll see you back here this afternoon.